Hey everyone, hi! Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted responding to Reddit Kpop opinions and I never got to do a part 2 for some reason until now. So here's the part 2. And y'all know the drill, y'all know the basics, it's K-pop, not the apocalypse, no need to get triggered. Okay then, onto the video. A cute concept does not mean low quality. I feel like this is unpopular due to the fact that all popular K-pop groups or concepts right now aren't really cute. We don't see cute on top anymore, and it feels like there's a huge hole in K-pop right now because of it. I feel like so many people see a group do a cute concept and immediately associate it with being low quality or a new group. They will immediately dislike a song and say it was a flop just because it didn't provide a hard-hitting concept. Cute concept will always be the best K-pop concept, and no, not the teen crush shit. The generally childish cute stuff is the best. Oh my, Airplane by IZ*ONE, DK, To Heart by Promise 9, Hi Hi by Luna, Hump by Pentagon, and so many more are examples of amazing high-quality cute songs. Not to mention, as I said before, the cute concept feels like it's dying. The closest we get nowadays are Teen Crush, ITZY or Kepler, or White Sum, or the chill cute New Jeans or Boy Next Door. I've been feeling like this is just a huge hole in K-pop right now, and I'm shocked as a new group hasn't come along with a cute or elegant concept to fill that void. Honestly, by the way, there's no reason for you to shit on Teen Crush or other concepts just because they're doing so well right now. But I do agree with this user, even though I don't tend to go for this kind of songs because sometimes they don't just do it for me. But that doesn't mean it's a flop or anything, I'm just not vibing with it. But for some people to just call it a flop and of low quality is taking it a bit too far, especially if you haven't given the song a chance. And I'll be also taking, a good listen to some of these songs OP mentioned because I tend to also judge a song or concept too early. And if anyone can list me down in the comments like groups to listen to because my stand list is it's okay, but I need more, and I've been bored lately. So I think because my playlist is so small and my stand lists are so small. So please recommend me anyone, please. The only reason K-pop is popular is because of visuals. I'm not sure if this is unpopular, but if we're being for real as K-pop stands, K-pop is an industry that's very high in looks, which explains the whole visual position. And honestly, I think visuals have become more popular in K-pop compared to the 90s and 2000s. I mean, look at how many idols have gotten plastic surgery, went on diets, or have been shamed for being unattractive according to Korean beauty standards. I'm not saying K-pop idols are untalented or the only reason they're popular is because of their visuals, which it may seem like I'm saying that, but what I'm trying to say is that if most K-pop groups were conventionally unattractive, K-pop wouldn't be so huge, and there's many examples of these like groups that make bad music but they have good visuals so they become popular, or the whole thing of idols getting viral just for being attractive. Even as K-pop fans, we're guilty of this, and it's not completely our fault due to the visuals being a big thing for us humans, but we shouldn't be hypocrites when talking about this. Edit, I should have put it in the title that main reason K-pop is popular is because of visuals, just so y'all don't understand where I'm coming from. Okay? I do understand where this user is coming from, but I have to disagree. Yes, visuals play a huge part in the popularity of K-pop, but it all comes down to the music, at least for me. That is, no matter how pretty or handsome you are, if your music is trash or meh, I really would not care about the visuals and would pay the group ultimate dust. Yeah, visuals can only take you so far. If your music is not poppin', or say you're not talented, or you cannot contribute anything to your group, then I'm sorry, but I'll pass. And honestly, yes, visuals play a lot of part to K-pop being popular, but people will not be tuning into K-pop if it's not for the music though. Not because idols are pretty. If that was the major issue, why wasn't K-pop popular from the end of days? So, yeah, make it make sense. Now this one is interesting. Most groups' reactions to their own music video are likely fake and too cringe to watch. Why do I believe this is unpopular? I believe this is unpopular because these videos usually have high views and the comments are mostly positive. They're also popular and liked to the point fans use these clips to create fake reaction videos, which I really hate, by the way. Continue saying my opinion. I know that part of an idol's job is to be entertaining, and if they're told to react to a music video, of course, they won't just sit there with a blank face, but I don't think it should go into the point where the reactions are visibly fake. I generally can't stand it when they don't say anything other than wow, cute, loudly for 95% of the video, even for the parts of the MV that aren't really impactful, or when they act surprised for things I likely saw when they were on set. I usually like it when the members tell a fun fact about the MV, like we had to learn this choreo on the spot, the director told us to do this and that, or that was my actual hand, or when they generally praise other members for their good acting or looking fierce. I don't think it's hard to tell when a reaction is fake. Well, I don't think all are mostly fake. When shooting a music video, it's just you, the crew, the member, and some dancers maybe in a nice setting. After it's being edited with more effects, it does look cool and different from the shooting scene, especially for groups like aespa. Their music videos tend to be action-packed and a lot of CGI, so them reacting to it after the editor puts some effects and CGI to make it look cool. I mean, anyone will be very over exaggerated to see them doing action scenes, though, being an actor. But I can also understand where the user is coming from, because some reactions tend to be a lot and too much, and sometimes they be really too much, child. They be doing too much. I don't think that every song performed needs to have a dance accompanied with it. My biggest example is Ives I Am. It feels like such a hype song that I feel like performing a dance with it just undervalues the fun of it. It should be a song the whole crowd jumps up and down to while the singers run around the stage getting the crowd hyped. I haven't followed K-pop for that long, but haven't seen any live performances where a choreography wasn't performed. I'm from the US, so maybe it's more unpopular opinion because I've seen more concerts here without choreography. I kind of agree with this opinion, not with the Ives I Am though, because it's a title track and it's gonna be promoted on music shows, so the song definitely needs a choreo. And one of the songs as an 18 for me that I thought don't need a choreo was Turbulence, but eventually 80s made a choreo for it in their concert. Like, why? I do agree with the general point of the user is trying to say. And on the side note, you don't have to stand still while the artist is singing. You can jump up and down to enjoy the song if you want to. You don't have to stand still. But I guess this user is a new K-pop fan. I really encourage you to look in more to other groups where they're not really dancing to all of their songs. Really. Ning Ning deserves more high note than Winter. This is probably unpopular. Why do every Reddit opinion has to start this way? Most of these opinions are not really unpopular, but anyways, considering I read a lot of miles and stands talking about how much they enjoy the fact that Winters began getting more lines and high notes as a lead vocalist and opposed to Ning Ning being the group main vocalist. However, I find Winter's high notes or vocals, whilst very impressive, also quite ear-piercing and hard to listen to. For example, the last chorus in Dreams Come True or the first chorus in Spicy. To put it plainly, I rather much listen to Ning Ning's belts. They sound vastly healthier. I do agree to some point, because Winter's vocals are really good, especially live, so I wouldn't say Nining deserves more than Winter. I just would want to see Nining have more high notes, equal to Winter that is, because they did her dirty on Spicy, but I also really adored Winter's voice on that song, so I'm really torn here, and it really does comes down to preferences too. And sometimes Winter vocals are really loud to listen to sometimes, so I get that. And by the way, this is not really unpopular. I have to just say this again, because I've heard this opinion a lot of times. I also used to make this opinion a lot, so yeah. Blackpink has one of the best stage presence in the industry. Interesting. Okay, so Blackpink appreciation. Okay, so first of all, I think this is unpopular because people have been trashing on this Blackpink tour a lot on the internet, saying they give us nothing, etc. Do I agree with this? No, because using 10 video seconds of them lacking out of a 90-minute concert is very unfair to them. I realized that I can actually make the same type of 30 seconds video from another group recent concept and call them lazy, but of course I won't name them. I'm trying to be unbiased even though Blackpink is my alt, okay? But my focus is gonna be the music festivals and that Blackpink performance in the France charity event where I have to admit that much better stage presence than the Blackpink tour. Okay. I have to disagree with this one because Blackpink are only the best when they want to. They're very inconsistent. They be always picking and choosing where to give their all, and most of them is at the Western award shows, the festivals and such, not at your concert. And I'm not saying their concert are bad or something, because they're supposed to be lighthearted and fun for Blackpink and Blinks, and a safe place for them to have fun and just meet. But basically just mediocre at best, comparing to other groups at their concert. The one I would say is consistent to me is Lisa. She seems to always give her best and switch it up when she's performing, especially her solo songs. So to me, Blackpink are not lazy, just very inconsistent. And in my opinion, my own personal opinion right now, Blackpink are not even on the top 5 of the best groups with the best stage presence in the industry for me. I'm have to be real with you guys. Like, I don't really see Blackpink being the best because they always be the best when they're getting paid a lot, like in award shows and stuff, or at festivals, not at their concert. Where we see groups like doing the best everywhere, music shows, award shows, concert everywhere. So to say Blackpink had one of the best is like really showing that your standards are a little bit too low. And I mean, even the user said Ollie at their festival. She's not even using the concert. That just shows that you know that they're always doing the best at their concert, which they really just slayed at Coachella. They slayed. They ate that stage up, but after that, it's like crickets. It's silence. You know, let's go back to the same old shit. So I wouldn't say they're the best. They're like one of the best, but like really not the best. Some idols should be backup dancers instead. I know K-pop groups nowadays have a greater emphasis on dance and performance and visuals, but objectively speaking, some idols really cannot sing. I'm not expecting them to be vocal powerhouses, but it's disappointing when they can't even hold a tune or sing their lines properly, especially during encores when they're all, oh my god, I cannot finish with this opinion. I have to disagree. I don't agree with this opinion. And why are you indirectly being disrespectful to backup dancers just because they don't sing or just because they're a backup dancer? That doesn't mean they're weaker for some reason. Because I know what you're trying to say. Like some idols are really not the best at dancing and they really cannot hold a tune, but like comparing them to backup dancers is just like a reach for me. Stop being disrespectful. Like stop. That's hella disrespectful. It's like you don't even know why backup dancers are backup dancers. Come on. Okay, folks, and that's the end of this video. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this part and you would want another one or more videos like this. I really want to know. And I would like to see if you guys agree with any of the Reddit opinions or you guys disagree with my response to them or, whatever. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!